This video shows you how to do an email. It's pretty simple to do, but I'm going to show you. We're going to work with Yahoo. I'm on the Yahoo website. I click on Mail. Brings me this box here. I type in my email address. I type in my password. It shows up as bullets in here. Protects you. Click on the sign in. I have an account. If I don't have one, I click on create a new account. Okay, I'm in the email. I'm using the classic look, not the new look. I personally find the classic easier to work with on here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to send an email as well as an attachment. If I want to do a new email, you can also do things such as chatting and text messages. Let's keep this simple. We're going to click on New. Gives us a box here. You've got four boxes here, the to, the CC, the subject, and the message. What I'm going to do, I'm going to type in the email address. Email address must be spelled correctly. No spaces. You spell it wrong, get one character off, two things can happen. It either goes to the wrong recipient or it comes back as undeliverable. CC. This means carbon copy. You can send to a bunch of people. You separate with commas. Subject. This is text here. Email message about event. You go into this thing down here. You type in here what the message is, and I could say this is to let you know that you'll be invited to the party on December 5th at 9:00 p.m. As you type, it will go to the next line automatically. And I'll just say, it is expected that you bring the chips. Want to go to the next line, I hit the Enter key. I sign it. Okay. Now the other thing too is sometimes you may be doing an attachment. I'm just going to hit the Enter key here. I've attached a draft of my short story. What I'm doing in this email, I'm actually sending it to myself on here. If I want to attach a file, I click on Attach Files. I need to find the file. This can be a little bit tricky for those of you who are new to it. You've got to browse. And what I want to do, I want to find the file. I'm working with Windows 7 on here. It works a little bit different than the other ones, but it's very user friendly. I have a file stored on the desktop. And I scroll down. I have this file here called Lizzie Borden. I double click on the file. Shows it here. You can add pictures, you can add a lot of things here. And if I want to add something else, such as a picture, I could scroll down here. And you have to be careful that you don't send the wrong thing. But if I see a picture like this picture, I've got that. I want to attach the files. I click on Attach Files. Takes a moment. If you ever see it going in a circle or whatever with the hourglass or that circle for more than, I would say, a minute or two, close out, start again. It gets funky, and it shows the two files here, paper clips here. You've got that there. I'm ready to send the message. I click on Send. I can add this to the contact list if I want to. So if I want to do this, I can identify the person as, let's say, David Smith. Give him a nickname. I add to the address book. And it says one contact has been added. I'm in my inbox. I'm as Jane Smith here. I see a paperclip here. I see the message here. I click on this thing here. Opens it up. It shows the information here. It shows the attachments. If I want to open them up, I can click on this. Lizzie Borden. I have two things I can do. I can say download. I can either open or save it. For example, if I want to see it, I click on Open. File if I want to, or whatever. I'm just going to close out of it. Click on the X. Okay, I'm back at the message. I click on this image here. I can click on Download File. I can open it. It might open up in another program. And it says here, it wants to open this up in another program. I know that I can trust this. Do not open attachments from strangers. If I go in here, I could say Allow. And then it's going to take me into my photo editing program and bring it up. It's going to come up in a second. Adobe Photoshop Elements 9. I can actually edit this photo if I want to. I have it as a trial on my computer, but we just give it another moment. And I've got the file there to look at. I could edit it and all that. I'll just close out of this. But we've got that. Now if you want to respond to the message, I click on Reply. And it has the next message in there, the whole message. If I want to remove the text, I just highlight it with my mouse, press the delete key, and then I could say, thank you for the information. Then I could sign it with my name. And it's going back to Jane Smith on there, and I could just say, it has that there if I want to change this. Or I could just say, highlight acknowledgement. To send it, I click on the send. If I want to see if I got any more message, since I'm answering myself, I would click on check mail. It's not showing the thing quite yet. Email does not always instant. Sometimes it can take a few minutes, sometimes a few days. I've seen cases where it took a few weeks. I click on check mail, and I could come back to this in a minute or two on here. If I don't want this message here that's in here, I just check off the box. I could press the delete key. It removes it. I hit the inbox. Oh, look here, I have the spam. I go into the spam. It actually thought this was a piece of spam. I want to get this back in the inbox. I check this off. I say move to the inbox. If I go into the inbox, you put your mouse inside there. You get an underline. It's highlighted. When you see the hand, you can click. If I have my hand here, I don't get a hand here. My mouse is here. I have to have it there. So I click that. I got the information. I can press the delete key. When I'm done with my email, strongly suggested that you sign out. I click on the sign out. I'm back to the Yahoo screen. Last comment. This was recorded end of October 2010. Yahoo and all the email programs tend to do some updates periodically on here. Everything I've shown will work with other accounts on there. Very similar. Thank you. Hope this helps.